Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Burgers with Eric podcast.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Burgers with Eric podcast. My name is Steve Jones. To my right is the producer of the Burgers with Eric podcast, Sexy Lexi. What's up, Mama?
Not much.
And to Lexi's right is the dime store, Dan Bilzerian, the EWG, the Airbnb, king of South Florida, Eric Weingart. Big episode 20. Big episode 20. It's our 20th anniversary on the Burgers with Eric podcast.
Nice big dub.
Hell yeah. Let's go, guys. Today I want to talk about what happened with these debates and Donald Trump just playing fucking 4D chess with everybody. We're going to do a little wellness check talk. Because, you know, you guys have a much different wellness regimen than I certainly do. And, you know, Eric looks a shitload better than I do. And Lexa, you're only 26, or shut up.
Yeah, I don't count.
Right. Lexi wants to talk about like the appropriate times to buy pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
And like stores and like how they come out with, you know, seasons, one season ahead of time. So I want your take on that. Mm-hmm. The importance of hobbies, having hobbies as, you know, generally as a person, but, you know, as a successful person that works almost 24 hours a day, the importance of having, you know, very constructive hobbies, which is cool. I want to talk about Johnny Football, which we missed on the last one because we ran a little bit long, and that is a ridiculous documentary that I want to talk about. And then we also want to share like the business ideas, because one of the things that we talked about, I don't know if it was last episode or the episode before, was like, if you had $20,000 and you were homeless, what would you do to get like unhomeless? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So one of the ones that I came up with, and let's just start there because, you know, it's just kind of a natural progression. But one of the ones I came up with was, you know, and we had talked about it before, the Amazon affiliate program, right? Like if you have an Amazon account, you can literally just activate your Amazon associate, you know, membership. And guys, all you have to do is like get an Instagram channel, you know, get a YouTube channel, get a Twitter. And then all you need to do, buy a camera, right? You don't even need to buy a camera. Everybody has
your iPhone.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody has an iPhone in their pocket. So, you know, just go around your house and just do reviews on things that you use every day. Like, I'm looking at that knife set over there. Let's pretend it's not a Costco knife set. Let's pretend it's like brand X knife set.
That shit might be Walmart.
It's definitely not Costco.
Oh, what is it?
Right, not Costco. I meant Cutco.
Faberware?
Oh, okay, yeah, Faberware. Perfect.
Yeah.
Is it a good one? I don't even.
Perfect. So guys, I want to talk to you today about my Faberware knife set. Right? Look, I've had them for 6 months. They're still sharp. They're awesome looking. Look how they match my backsplash. You know, anybody wants to find out more about Faberware, you know, go to click the link below and get your own. Right? So something simple like that. Mm-hmm. Talk for 2 minutes about why you love your Faberware cut set. Okay? Then all you do is you go to Amazon, create your affiliate link, put that in the description below your video. Okay? Do a Twitter post that links to your video on YouTube. Do an Instagram post that links to your YouTube channel. Okay? Now what we're doing it, right? And that's the content. The difficult part is always, well, how do I get traffic to it, right? Guys, one of the things that we use is Prodvigate and Sprizzy.com. Both of these are YouTube, like channel promotion companies that leverage Google Ads. Dude, give them your video, give them $100, you'll get 5,000 views, you'll get a bunch of likes, you'll get a bunch of subscribers, and off you go. You're just making commissions based on your recommendations of shit that you use every single day. So that's a business idea, guys. It doesn't cost shit. Mm-hmm. Everybody already has a phone. Amazon affiliate's free. YouTube account's free. You know, Prodvigate is the only thing that's going to cost you money. And what the hell kind of business can you start for under $100?
Right.
Nothing.
Great idea.
Right. And as long as you're consistent with it, dude, you'll grow a huge brand channel about product reviews and you'll just make money in a fest. Yeah. But what do you guys got? Do you have any other business ideas? Like if I gave you $20,000 today, like do you want to redo?
I would say this, right? And this is what I've learned over the past, really it's been the past couple of years that I've learned this. So I think a lot of people Now listen, let me prerequisite everything I'm going to say with this statement. I am not claiming to be a serial entrepreneur or someone who knows anything and everything about business, okay? But my observation is that a lot of people, are fearful of starting a certain business or, trying to monetize something because they always feel they have to almost have like a genius concept. So it's like, if I was only smart enough to know how this works and that works. And listen, and I understand those, challenges, right? Those psychological challenges. But the truth is, what I've observed is you can just, we're going to talk about hobbies, right?
Yeah.
You can monetize a hobby, which is fascinating, right? So if you just kind of look inward as to what you're, what are you an expert on, right? And, are you an expert on basketball? Are you an expert on boxing? Are you an expert on knitting? Are you an expert on, fashion, whatever it may be? And you can really just monetize it. So if think about this. Now, I'm not going to use Steph Curry as an example, but if you were a high-level Division II basketball player, let's say, right? Dude, if you could literally make free videos, right, on your YouTube channel. You could literally make free content of, ball handling drills, shooting drills, certain exercises that pertain to basketball. Shoulders are very important for basketball, by the way, because there's a lot of like trying to grab the ball and like muscling through people and stuff. So, you could monetize your fucking hobby. And like you're saying, Steve, dude, it's free. Like literally TikTok. TikTok, Instagram, they're all fucking free. Yeah. And as long as you have a phone, which 99% of us do, you can record and post the content. And it's pretty simple, like you're saying, Steve, to, someone could pay you $10 for $10 for a, maybe it's an exclusive 20 ball handling or dribbling videos. Or, dude, you could even do this. Now that I think about it, maybe you could charge remote coaching. Like maybe you could charge FaceTiming with a 16-year-old kid. Obviously, the parents would probably have to approve, right?
Let me stop you there. What you do in the basketball training case would be you just have your YouTube subscriptions turned on. Because now with YouTube, you can have people pay you for exclusive content. I think
that's incredible.
Instagram does the same shit. So what you would do is you would make like a small, like this. You want your 5-year-old to learn how to dribble like Steph Curry? Yep. Well, here's watch, boom, 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 boom. Right, little quick 15-second highlight reel, and like I can teach you how to do this in 6 weeks. Right, click the link in the description above, or subscribe to my premium content, and you'll have all 60 videos right there.
Yeah, it's all available.
Right?
It's
so
crazy.
One of the things I want to address though is you said it's free. Cost-wise, yes, but it's a time investment. And this is what, this is the excuse people make. I'm so busy. I can't. Bullshit. Get your ass up at 5 a.m., shoot a video. Okay, you don't want to do that? Get your ass up at 5 a.m., go to the gym, get your day started at work, right? When you're done with work, suck down a 5-hour energy, okay? And then go shoot 3 product videos right in your own kitchen, right? It's going to take you fucking 30 minutes. And it's all posting right on your phone. There's no excuse. I'm just too busy.
I have friends, and I don't want to, fellas, I love you. You're going to know who this is. But I have friends that are very reputable in the natural bodybuilding space. And I don't know why they haven't capitalized on this yet. I mean, they all look amazing. Mm-hmm. They're handsome. They're wonderful guys to be around. It's a dad and 2 brothers. Dude, all they need to do is just fucking record each other while they're training. That's it. Yeah. That's literally
and then from there, supplement line.
But that's my point. So you were talking about, ready? So here's and I know there's different situations, but think how crazy this is. You were talking about, I don't have much time to do this. What I'm saying is a lot of these people are actually already doing it. Mm-hmm. Just get a fucking camera in front.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Just get this in front of
it.
And go. Like you don't even have to change your schedule or change your routine. Just document it.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
Yeah, and then the challenge becomes editing, and that is time consuming, as we all 3 of us know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's no limit. There's no limit to what you can achieve. But let's try. Do you have any business ideas?
Well, we were walking our dogs last night, and I kind of in this like whole revelation right now of life and all that shit. So I was like, I think just using that money and all the ideas that you guys have given have fallen under this umbrella, but to like get out of being kind of like held captive by an employer.
That's exactly what it is. It's slavery.
Yeah. So like I have a friend who he lives with roommates, and sometimes the roommates can go crazy and they'll be like, move out of here then, move out. Cause like technically it's her family that owns the house. He just pays for his room. And I told him, I was like, you need to put yourself in a position to be like, if they do say that, say, okay, fuck you, I'm getting out of the house. Mm-hmm. So I would say anything that you can do with the $20,000, even if you're corporately employed, is some of the side hustles that you guys have mentioned.
Right.
So anything like that, I think is going to be more beneficial long term. Now it's just a matter of interest. Like you said, it goes along with hobbies. Like if you can do something that's interesting that also makes you money, because you can make money with all the things that you're interested in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
And it could just be as simple as product reviews. If you're interested in football, then do product reviews on all football equipment. Mm-hmm. If you're interested in cooking, do everything on cooking equipment. Yeah. Or if you have dogs, like you can just do it based off of your passion. Then I don't think it will feel like such a slave.
And nobody's hobby, by the way, is stupid. Like,
right.
No.
You know, because, right? So if you're into fucking plants or fucking candles, there's millions of people also interested in fucking candles. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not.
In fact, the smaller the niche, the better you'll do.
Yeah, right.
It's fucking, it defies logic, but it doesn't, because, you know, something like NFL football, you know, talking about your favorite teams. There's 50 different guys fucking running a podcast about the Buffalo Bills. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But how many
Joe Marino's the guy, though. Do you like Joe Marino?
I don't.
Is that who you always have on TV? Yeah. I do like his stuff.
Was that cover 2?
No. I forget. I'll tell you in a second.
Or cover 1.
No, it's...
Anyway, so, look, at the end of the day, people aren't willing to work, like, for themselves. It's weird. Mm-hmm. It's fucking weird to me. You know, people go, oh, I'm still working my 9-to-5 job. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? Like, I've said it 1,000 times on this podcast. Like, there's no excuse for working for anybody, and there's no excuse for being poor. There's no excuse for not being able to afford what you want to afford, which will kind of seg here into the hobbies thing, right? It's like, it's no secret. This year I've worked harder than I have worked probably since 2008, 9, and 10. Mm-hmm. You know, we're kind of coasting for a while there. I really put my head down and started grinding it. And, dude, I just looked at it like, you know what? I got the itch to, like, just rip another Supra apart and clean it and baby it and make it, like, factory fresh again. Mm-hmm. So that's what I did. I went out and bought a 94 Japanese right-hand drive, like, hardtop, non-turbo Supra that was just it is in miserable fucking condition. But, like, this is the shit that I love to do. Now, going back to it. Now, if I had the want and the need to set up a tripod and just film myself doing the timing belt setup, doing the, like, cleaning the interior, ripping the carpet out, re-dyeing the carpet, reinstalling the seats. Any step that you do in that car is going to garner so many views because people love that fucking car. Mm-hmm. Like, it's legendary. People don't understand it. It's just fucking, for some reason. I was out there today cleaning it. My neighbor comes over. She goes, oh my God, my daughter, like my 12-year-old kid, is in love with both of your Supras. She rode her little bike over and was taking pictures of all your shit yesterday. Right? Even 12-year-old kids are in love with this Toyota Supra. So, you know, again, but for me, I haven't thought about work all week long. And it's been amazing.
Well, I think that's healthy every once in a while.
Just to unplug, dude, not think about refunds or, you know, customer service tickets or anything work related for, you know, since Monday. So Monday through Friday.
I saw, just to kind of touch on that a little, you know, and I could be wrong here, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. You know, our mutual friend, Justin, right? Lifelong friend, by the way. Justin, he's gotten really into meditation the past, 7-8 years, right? And it's interesting. Now, I haven't actually meditated yet, and I've really been meaning to, right?
Hit him up. He'll teach you how to do it.
And but in my research, the purpose of it is not to be in thought; it's to be absent of thought. And if I'm misspeaking, then someone please correct me. But basically, the reason for the breathing exercises is what you're doing is you're focusing on breathing and, getting away from those thoughts, right?
Yeah.
And actually, her and I got a massage a couple weeks ago. And rather than laying down and enjoying the massage, Steve, I felt myself just running around. And what I did was I said, let me just try to breathe and focus on my breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And what it actually did is it centered me, and I was able to enjoy the massage. So I have a theory that we all have our forms of meditation, and I believe that's meditation for you. For me, physicalness is meditation. When I lift weights in the gym, or if I'm shooting around playing basketball, like that's all I'm thinking about, right? So to me, it must be pretty similar,
And again, because we have so much weight on our shoulders between the household, the wife, the kids, the dogs, the pool, the fucking air conditioners, like anything breaks my house, I take care of it. So for me, I literally just took this week for me, and yes, it is like a meditative thing where I'm just one with this stupid car. It sounds ridiculous. I'm just one with the car, scrubbing and making it like new again. Like
neighbor
I
caught
you.
Steve's penis in the gas tank.
I know.
There's literally TV shows like that, like My Strange Addiction. I'm in love with my car.
You're not supposed to be in here. Don't make eye contact.
My Strange Addiction. Steve's in love with his car.
No. But the point is, like, I wasn't even listening to music like all week long. Usually, I'll put the little Bluetooth speaker out there and just go ham on whatever the fuck I'm doing. Dude, this was just me and some wrenches and some grease and
See, this is, I believe, ready? So that's another stimulant, right?
Yeah.
That's another,
Yeah.
right? So it's another stimuli. So I think meditation is getting away from stimuli.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Getting away from it. So that's why I like, the no headphones in the gym a lot of times too. I'm trying to just get away from
Yeah,
it.
you're a psycho.
He's good with
That is
that.
crazy.
See,
I don't get the same workout, but
No,
I'm better with it.
he's very conscious of at least of having like the physical distractions. He's super conscious about that. Whereas for me, like how he felt at the massage is how I feel 24/7. Like
Just anxious.
anxious one, but like, and sometimes I have to like explain to him how I get from one thought to another because my ADHD is just out of control. And I'll be like, here, let me explain to you how I got to that in less than a minute.
yeah, because she'll say something to me and I'll go, wait.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the thing is, it's really frustrating. And sure, I have Adderall prescribed to me, but like I don't like how that makes me feel.
No, it's terrible.
So, yeah, a hobby like for me, I would say mine is cleaning. Not that it's a hobby, but it's therapeutic for me.
Oh my God, you would have had a field day with this fucking car.
No, I don't know if I would like that.
No, oh no. So think about
The
this,
car?
right? If you clean your sink, it's not worth anything more. If you clean the
Oh, I see
Supra
what you're
from all
saying.
the cigarette ash, and fucking,
Yeah.
dude, I pulled the entire carpet out of this bitch and brushed it clean.
I get that. I do, but like if it's someone else who's touched it,
it's
I'm not about it. I'm like, it's got to be
so
my
gross.
family's
Look,
and my
babe,
dogs,
look, I
and
have
I'm not
like
doing
a
it.
fucking rash on
Oh
my
my
leg.
God.
You know what we
Fucking
haven't,
with this car.
me and you haven't even talked about this. I think this would be really good to talk about.
What?
Ready? So her and I actually had a very, I would argue, romantic evening probably a week ago. So our internet was down,
Oh yeah, that was cute.
right? We haven't even talked about this.
Yeah.
Our internet was down, Steve, all day.
Yeah.
And we just got to, so no TV, no.
And we get terrible cell service here, so it was pretty much no phone, nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we got to a point in the evening, we're like, fuck it. For some reason, I was able to connect to Spotify, right? So me and her sat up there, and we played cards. I threw on the only music I couldn't change to Spotify. It was like a old country music, like songs we don't even
Station.
know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we just let it play, and we just played cards for a while, and we ended up. We did the damn thing. We did the damn thing, right?
So crazy.
And wasn't that? And then I remember you saying at one point. I actually remember her saying at one point, like before, like I could tell she was not rattled, but like frazzled and like wanted to get the internet going and everything. But after about an hour, she was like, "Whew, this is actually really nice."
Yeah. No, that reminds me of like when I was a kid growing up, my grandma's house, all my aunts and uncles. There was no fucking
Technology.
none of that shit.
Yeah.
When the Bills game was over, that was it. Dude, they sit around the kitchen table and play poker and gin and all kinds
That's
of
what we
shit.
played.
You ever playing gin rum?
Yeah.
I taught her gin rum.
Yeah, dude.
It's just
I
a
learned
basic ass
it.
game.
That was my first
It's
time
super
playing.
fun. I used to play with my mom's mom, like my grandmother and my my mom's side.
I kept fucking up the rules. I was like, oh yeah, you're supposed to do this too.
It's been 30 years since I played.
Yeah. So actually, go on.
So no. I was going to say that's all awesome. So that's probably a source of your anxiety. It's a source of a lot of people's anxiety. But one of the things I read, or not read, but listened to today, dropped my kid off at school, was internet usage is social media usage. I'm sorry, is at its lowest point in 9 years, which is awesome
Interesting.
for a society.
No, I think that is great. My biggest thing is like the industry of work. Like hospitality does not turn off.
No,
So
no, not for you guys.
no. And the thing is like I'm getting needed in a lot of different directions from like a homeowner and also the guest. And there's just always something that could be happening and going on. So that's like my biggest struggle because I have I don't want to let anyone down thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm always like, because it's pressure, right? Like God forbid this person leaves a bad review and it affects this person's business. You know what I mean? So my biggest struggle right now, and that's why that night was really beneficial for me, is stepping away from the social media and stuff like that. And he's like, just everything's fine. Everyone's gonna be good for an hour. And I'm like, you're right.
No one's gonna die.
Yeah,
without
exactly,
you.
exactly. So I need to be better about that myself, and I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
But you know what? It put me in a mood too, like where I was like, God, I just so wish that I would be able to go back in a time where it was more simple, because I do believe that's like where my getting deep. I think that's where my soul is.
Oh, you're an old soul for sure.
Yeah, like I want the simplicity of life. Like I have social media to like share a picture of Eric and I every once in a while, but I'm not that bitch that's like posting my whole entire vacation.
Right.
Like I don't really care about that, right? Like I use it for business and maybe like updating a picture of me and Eric or family, friends, whatever, who I haven't seen in a while. But I'm just like, God, I wish just everything wasn't so, everything's so complicated. It doesn't need to be complicated.
Well, and I think a lot of Americans are, sharing that sentiment just based on the fact that social media's use is its lowest in 9 years.
Yeah, it's actually
I love that.
Which is fucking
probably per capita or per person.
They didn't really get
Per
into
user.
it, but that's what the statement was on the Glenn Beck show this morning. But guys, that kind of leads perfectly into the wellness thing. Like pre-show we're talking about Botox, and like I never got fucking Botox. And then she was talking about you guys are doing a blood draw. So talk to me about that. Like I don't go to that fucking doctor. Like I just don't.
Well, you should.
I don't. I never get sick.
I agree, and I can appreciate that. Now, I go back and forth with the doctor situation, and Eric, I'm sure you would agree. I don't necessarily think that everything that they're telling you, feeding you, prescribing you is necessary, but I think a wellness check is very important. So starting off with the wellness check, I'm a really big advocate for getting your blood tested, and I haven't done it in 3 years, right? And I think that's a long time because a lot can change in 3 years. And as you get older in age, your body changes quicker, you age, whatever. So we're both going to get our blood tested today. Because I'm also very neurotic in the sense that I start thinking I have like a disease. So I'm like,
Where the fuck would you get a disease?
well, I started thinking that I have like an autoimmune disease the other night. It's so crazy. But I mean, it's just like, I don't know. I have health anxiety, which is probably why it translates into other areas of my life.
You gotta smoke some weed.
I used to, and I don't want to do that either.
She actually used to.
Yeah, I used to smoke
She
weed
was
every
a
single night.
I don't want to call her pothead.
No, because I was functional. I wasn't lazy.
Yeah,
No,
but every evening she would just toke. I don't even know if that's what you call
Listen,
it. A little bit.
I think you just need some edibles, dude. Because Tanya,
But-
listen,
That one time.
no.
She went to outer space.
I
did.
understand. I've done it too.
It's terrible. I don't want to be in outer
chocolate-
space.
Fucking chocolate, dude. It got us. It got us. But the point is, I think you just need like very little dose of it, and it'll take that anxiety away. Like I'm anxious for you.
Oh, it's a struggle out there. I can't even drive on the highway.
Why? You're out of your mind. I don't have a fucking care in the world. Why?
I'll go back. I actually have a thought behind that.
Okay, tell me.
Okay,
why.
so my mom, I'm really close with her. She used to be an anxious person, right? And then she said that the second that she had children, that went away because instead of worrying about yourself, you're worrying about your kids, right?
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
I think that could be either you've just lived longer than me and you know like what's actually worth worrying about.
The answer's nothing.
Well, I know, but I'm trying to say like why I
Except
think
for your kids, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, and I don't even worry about
I
that.
think that's what she's getting at. But.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I understand what she's saying. And I understand what your mom was saying. What I'm saying for you is you worried about shit you can't control.
Well, I'm aware of that, right? I'm aware of that. Like, I'm very conscious of my anxieties.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to go talk to somebody to figure out what my anxieties are.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just fixation.
Can I give you another theory? Ready? I'm
Shoot.
gonna mess up your head with this.
Do I want to be messed up?
No. This is what a lot of people struggle with. I had this conversation with a very close friend the other day, and he said to me, "You just fucking actually made the hair stand up on my arms."
Go on.
So he was talking about his anxiety. Now, he hasn't always had a good life, and he was just talking about his anxiety. And I was trying to talk to him about, affirmations and blah, 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 blah. And what I would say about the affirmations, I said, you need to include this in there now. Not just I attract wealth, and not just, things are going to be wonderful, not just that stuff. You need to also say this and convince yourself of this, because I think this is what you struggle with. I'm worthy of success.
Yeah.
And I think what maybe could be happening to you, Alexis, and this is part of it, and with a lot of other people, is things are very good for you. If me and you forecast our next decade, it's probably going to be pretty, jaw-dropping, I would believe, I would hope, right? But it's forecasting well, okay? And I think sometimes people deep down inside really feel that, like they're not deserving or worthy of it. And I think that's something that people struggle with. And when I said that to my friend, and this isn't somebody who you can trigger emotionally like that. He goes, "You're so spot on." He goes, "I think ever since I was a child and I had this dysfunctional family, I've always felt I was unworthy."
Yeah. No, I struggle with imposter syndrome all the time.
Yeah.
Constantly. Constantly. Like, oh my God, do I really know what I'm talking about? Like,
Do you think is that kind of the same thing? Imposter of being
for
worthy?
sure. But I don't know why. Not like I didn't have like a fucking dysfunctional family. I had a very middle class, easygoing childhood, man.
Yeah.
You got me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just part of like, so I understand the not wanting to let people down. Like, I get that. Right.
Yeah.
But you got to let it go, because at the end of the day, if you're giving your best and you know that it's better service than anybody else is going to give them, and they're still not fucking satisfied, fuck them.
No, I agree. I know.
It's the same with my business, right?
Yeah.
I could literally mail half of these fucking people $100 a week, and they'd still complain.
Yeah, of course.
I
People
could literally
always find something to
literally
complain.
fucking hand them money, and they'd still find something to bitch and complain about. So, you can't control that. So I'm not about that life. Not about that. The worry about other shit and other situations. Even like my kids, wife will flip out. Oh my God, they ran into each other the other day, and Scarlett got a little cut on her lip. We got to go to the hospital right now, and I'm like, stop, come here. I picked up the kid. Come, right? Oh, let Daddy look at that. Let me look at this. And it looked pretty fucked up, because I don't know if she bit her lip or what, but I'm like, holy fuck, is it all the way through? But no, I'm like, listen, just give me the peroxide. We'll put some on there. And she stopped crying, and then it stopped bleeding.
Yeah.
Then we're fine. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm well aware of that. Trust me, I am.
yeah.
But the practice of getting to that point.
Well,
is the
part of it is
challenging part.
internal conversations as well.
Oh, I talk to myself out loud. I'm not like shy of that.
You know what else has happened to her too, though, and a lot of it's my fault. I got to take blame. Is I've introduced ideas like, if maybe we live in a simulation, maybe the Earth is flat, maybe the world. So I got her head all jacked up. She's like, "Wait a minute, if this shit's real, I got some shit to worry about."
No, but you don't. If what he's saying is true, you really don't.
Am I
have
going to
anything
fall
worry
off
about.
the edge of this fucking
Right,
Earth one
right.
day?
No, I don't necessarily. But I also said if all of what he says is true, I actually think I'm okay. I actually think the people that are on the hamster wheel are the ones that should worry.
Oh fuck yeah.
So I'm actually okay with that conversation.
Yeah, no doubt.
But okay, let's jump back to wellness.
Yes.
And that sort of thing.
Well,
So
that was like the mental wellness.
Yeah, that
piece.
was mental
Sure.
wellness. But my mom actually is in the skincare industry. She's an esthetician, so she works at a dermatology office. So she has always kind of like, my parents are big promoters of like look good, feel good, and that doesn't necessarily like, it's not to sound what's ignorant, right? It's
Shallow
just shallow,
or-
exactly.
yeah.
It's just that if you feel comfortable in your own skin, and this is proof, you are going to project better to other people in different environments, whether it's professional, just total friendship, whatever it is. You're just gonna put so much better energy out, right? So my parents have been big proponents of that. Okay, so because my mom's been in the skincare industry, she's obsessed with skin, right? Like staying youthful is very important to her and my dad.
And she looked cool.
Oh, dude, your mom looks like she's 35.
Yeah.
Smoke show.
So so that's kind of, I guess that just comes from growing up with her being like that. But that leads me to the Botox conversation. It's called preventative, or some people would say, I can still move. I can still move. But here's the thing. It's called preventative because it gets you so the muscles, like I'm a very expressive person, but it gets it so the muscles don't overdo it. So you get these dense wrinkles. But here's the thing. When I was in college, one of the girls that I was hanging out with, like once pointed out that I had forehead wrinkles, and it like really fucked with me. So she was like, you know, you have forehead wrinkles, right? And I was like, what? And then I got super self-conscious because, you know, once someone points something out, you're fixating on it, especially as a girl. Like you're
Just female aggression. You guys are fucking terrible.
no, females are nasty,
Terrible.
absolutely disgusting
No,
creatures.
and you know what? Let's tangent there. Hold that for a second.
Yeah.
As I watched Jordan Peterson explain female aggression, and it makes perfect fucking sense, right? If two guys have aggression, like there's fucking fear of violence.
Always, yeah.
There's fear. What the fuck are they going to do to each other? Right? So what they end up doing is
Because actually, let me go on a tangent there. Let me go on the tangent on a tangent.
Yeah.
A guy can prove his power by attacking you, but
course.
a woman proves of their unclassiness if they attack. Like if they physically attack.
Yeah.
I would say composure.
Well, so here's the thing, right? 80% of men are capable of that.
Yep.
Right? 20% of women are capable of that. Let's just take the standard deviation in the middle, right? The 90 fucking percent of everybody else.
Yep.
They revert to like reputation destruction. It's fucking nuts what they do. Like, hey, Eric, your beard's getting gray. Like, why the fuck would somebody say that to you? You know, other than being threatened by your presence, which you can, but think about it, bro. Psychologically, you can think about it. Every single negative fucking comment that we have on our shorts and videos, nothing about Uncle Steve, very little about you. It's all about you.
It's very negative about me.
like that fat idiot girl, like from New York.
I didn't even look at them.
Oh my God, I did, and I'm just like, let's just like,
They're so
okay. I'm moving to Miami. Like Miami needs another fucking chubby chonga with fake lips, tits, ass, and noses. Like you're just gonna fit into the fucking crowd. And her profile had the audacity to say, "I'm a legend. I'm obsessed with myself." Like, why don't you just paint the word narcissist on your fucking forehead?
Right.
Right. So she's got to come after you for putting yourself out there when we have more followers than she did.
Yeah.
Like, stop. What is with this female aggression?
No, so I have very few female friends because of this reason.
Yeah.
The real and only way that a female can actually be a true friend of another female is if both females are comfortable and confident in who they are and with their life. Okay? So that means that they have to be comfortable with their relationship. They have to be comfortable in their own bodies, and they have to be comfortable with what their life is. If there's any sort of insecurity in the ability for them to compare to your life as a female, the friendship is not going to be genuine and it's not going to work.
Right. That brings me to like Euphoria.
Yeah.
That is exactly what the fuck was going on in Euphoria, bro. Like
Yeah.
the whole time with those girls.
Yeah, the TV. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
the TV
yeah,
show.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I have personally had this struggle throughout my life where a lot of people, well, first of all, like I said, I don't have many friends. I've seen really ugly sides of people.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't want a lot of friends because I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm comfortable with my relationship. I'm comfortable with my life. With my really close girlfriends, I want to see them have a great life. I want to see them have great relationships. They should have great jobs. They should be happy. Why would I not want that? Well, here's the really sad truth. A lot of the girls with big girl groups are fucking fake, one. And two, they're waiting for some type of downfall. So I just am like, I don't really care. Like, I'm just going to stay like together here.
You know where my head's at with all this stuff, and I'm going to sound, man, people are going to think I'm like going crazy now, right? Like I'm Mr. super religion guy, or like, you know, born again Christian. Nothing wrong with any of that stuff. But, and I'm only saying this, and I didn't even tell you this, I'm only saying this just so, normally when I do a good deed, I normally don't like to even tell people. Like when I was on the phone with that guy the other day, I don't tell people, right? But I'm going to tell people this right now because I'm going to hope to encourage this. So I'm of the belief now that if you're selfish with money, money will be selfish with you. If you're selfish with friends, friends will be selfish with you. If you're selfish about time, time will be selfish with you. And I know this sounds hokey and crazy, but I really believe in this, whatever you want to call it, in this
What goes around comes around, kind of.
Absolutely, right? So I'll give you an example. I had a friend who I loaned a couple $1,000s to a couple years ago, and he actually hit me up the other day, and he's like, "Hey, I really appreciate it. Thank you for lending me that money." He's like, "I got it for you. I want to give it back to you." And I said, "Dude, it's all good, right?" You know what I texted him last night? I didn't even tell you this. I'll show you the text. I go, "You know what?" I go, "I don't want that money." I said, "What I want you to do is reserve it for someone else that's in need of it."
And pay it forward.
Right? Pay it forward, because, and I said, "Brother, we need to spread love and generosity." And I truly believe that the way you are, you will reciprocate bliss to yourself. But those other lower level people, and they're lower level vibrationally and spiritually, they're never gonna be fulfilled. I promise you. And that's, oh well.
Yeah. And I agree with you. And I am so it's just coming to terms with it, right? Like, I think people need to be more obsessed with finding their circle versus, oh my God, how do I look to other people?
Yeah.
Because the truth is, I just don't care.
It all
about
just
them.
ties back to social media as well.
Right.
Like
Very
that little
toxic.
hater comment. Like, it's just.
It's also really easy to hate a white girl.
No, but it's like, even the ones doing the hating, it's just reel after reel after reel of her shaking her fake fat boobs all over the place. and like,
Oh, I didn't even notice this. You guys got to take me down this chick.
I'll go look at it, bro.
I haven't even looked at these
Bro,
comments.
it's like, it's almost embarrassing. Like, let's be honest, you're a fat girl. Like, you're a fat girl with fake boobs.
Yeah.
Like, stop it. You look like fucking Lizzo. Like, give it a fucking rest. Holy shit. Like, but that's the first one to throw stones, right? Like, I expect to get punched back if I'm like, "Hey, you're fat." Well, you got love handles, fatso. Like, nice bug eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
why? Like, you're that fucking. This is how disconnected people are. So we don't have to. Let's not fucking worry about that anymore. I want to know about why you're getting Botox.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because I've always been. Now, I'm fortunate that I haven't really lost my hair, or I haven't gone gray.
By the way,
Yeah.
that hat.
Yeah.
It's insane. I'm starting to fucking
Bro,
sprout.
no,
new shit.
wait till I show you before and after.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that.
yeah.
Bro, we'll talk about
Yeah.
that next episode.
Yes.
We'll get the pictures up.
Yeah.
I'll show you my shit.
Let's go.
You're
Sorry.
gonna die.
No,
Before and
it's so
after.
good.
It doesn't
Yeah.
look
So
real.
good.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that next show. I guarantee we get a sponsor.
Bro, it's
I
already
guarantee
working.
we get a sponsor.
Fucking Ryan's the CEO of Hair Max.
Oh my God.
Let's
Wait
go.
till you see the before and after.
Let's go.
pictures. I got the recipe for
right.
you men that are balding.
Yeah,
all right?
no doubt. All right. So sorry to interrupt.
No,
you.
no,
Continue.
no. So I, I've never been consumed about my physical appearance. Like, of course, I like to look nice, but my confidence comes from my integrity, my work ethic. Coming from modest means to well means. Like, that's really where my confidence comes from. It's not necessarily being good looking or fit or whatever, right? And I really let myself deteriorate several years ago, right? And two things, internally and externally, right?
Yeah.
So the reason I'm open to the path that she has taken me down is not only, so when I've been taking care of myself internally, I do notice an external change. Like, if you look at me 5 years ago, and then I explained to you my diet, my habits, my regimen, I was 37 looking damn near 45, where today, most people, when they meet me, they think I'm mid-30s.
Same. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Botox, I was always like, and I'm going to look in the camera here, I was like, no fucking way am I ever going to do Botox. You're not sticking some needles in me. I'm not a little girl. I don't care about having pretty skin, blah, 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 blah. And she convinced me to do it one time, and she did it, and I was all of a sudden I was like a couple weeks later I'm like, babe, am I getting handsome again? Like, I was like, what the hell is going on here? And I go, oh my God, was it the Botox? So now I get it every 3 months, and dude, it is wildly different changing. And here's an fortunate or unfortunate, however you want to slice this, Steve. I look at it as the Rolex, the bracelet. It's like marketing. That's really just how I look at it now. It's kind of like, well, what I realize is that people receive me better the better I externally take care of myself. Yeah. So I look at it as marketing.
Yeah, well, dude, people are going to treat you different if you look different. But I've been getting the same shit. Like these kids that work at the gym. So I'm like, I got injured. Oh, yeah, I'm like, shut up. You're fucking 30. They're like, well, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 44. They're like, what? Mm-hmm. Like, no way.
Bro, let's get you on. Dude, we should do on video. We should fucking go get Steve some Botox.
Let's go.
And actually record it for Burgers with Eric.
It doesn't even hurt, really.
I know. Let's do it.
Dude, you see this little eye thing right there, bro?
Yeah, dude, because my fucking butthole eyes, bro.
You'll be upset.
Did you say
you'll be
butthole?
obsessed.
Oh my God.
So men out there, I encourage you.
Well, also, not even just men. Ladies, if you are not wanting to make your man feel confident, you're fucked up. That's part of it too. Because that's the thing. Why would I not want Eric as my partner to feel amazing about himself? Yeah. Why would I not want him to be confident? Why would I not want him to be happy with who he is?
I said to her the other day.
Well, hold on, because it goes back to the same problem that most females have with other females.
Insecurity?
Right? Yeah, of course. There's in a lot of houses. Listen, you and my wife, you guys live lives that very few women live. Mm-hmm. Meaning, you don't have to work. You can follow a passion. Tanya doesn't have to work because we do well enough, right? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, most 9-to-5 households that have a kid or whatever, a lot of times the females will compete with the male for the head of the household.
It's so weird.
Well, it's the lie of modern feminism. Ultimately, is look, that's what it is.
No, I know.
You know, like my fucking grandmother, 7 kids. You stay home. You watch the kids because we're poor, and I'm going to go drive a truck, and that's it. And you'll see me when you see me, and that's how it is.
This is interesting. We were talking about that last night.
Oh, I have a very strong belief on this.
Go. Tell her.
Okay. Call me traditional, whatever. I think it's the way it's supposed to be. I do not think relationships work when the woman makes more money than the man. I don't think it works.
Never.
I don't think it works.
It's tough. Taylor Swift's going to have a tough time. No, seriously.
No, yeah.
She's going to have a tough time.
Oh, yeah.
She is.
Finding a mate.
Well, I mean, I would get Oprah pregnant. I would.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know it's going to end in divorce, and then I get $1 billion.
Well, fair enough. But I just don't think that it works. I think that roles are supposed to be in place. And I actually saw this video clip that was pretty much stating that women who have, okay, so I think it stems from men. Men that are weak create masculine women. Okay.
Well, they also attract masculine women.
Right. So then it goes both ways. Women who are more masculine attract weak men.
Of course.
I have always been on the hunt for a lifelong partner, and women, you have to be submissive to some regard if you want to be with a strong, powerful man. It does not work.
Not a bully.
Not a bully.
A strong man, right?
Yeah, like submissive meaning let him be the man where he's supposed to be the man. I believe that relationships work when you understand your role in the relationship.
Yeah, I'm the captain of the ship.
I make you submissive, all right.
You're so sick in the head.
That's for damn sure.
Put that demon back in there.
Yeah.
But that, I've realized since I was self-employed that I'm the captain of this boat. You are not going to touch this fucking steering wheel. right? I'll provide and protect and do everything that your man is supposed to do. However, this is non-fucking negotiable. I have to do this stuff at certain times of night. I have to take certain trips. If you have a problem with that, get the fuck out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
So it's interesting.
But that is the defined role.
Yeah. So let's
Could I date a liberal female lawyer? No, because they it's just, even though I out earn her, she is in a position of power at her job. And if she doesn't understand the traditional gender roles, that is going to fuck with your relationship.
For sure.
Right? And you can test me all you want. You're not going to fucking win. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And, you're misogyn and you're a toxic man. No, I'm just a traditional man that's not going to put up with it. Are there many other guys that make way more money than I do? Sure. But you know what? The difference is I'm fucking free. I'm free. I don't have billions of dollars, but you know what we do have, both of us? Fuck you money.
Yeah.
No, and it's not fuck you money in quantity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fuck you money because I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Right. So, make me this course, okay? No,
Yeah.
Don't need you.
no, I don't. Why? I'm not gonna fucking do that. Whereas somebody who works a 9 to 5 gets a side job. Let's just say pressure washing roofs. Okay, I'm gonna pay you $1,000 a week to get up on a roof on the weekends. They're gonna take it because they have to. I don't have to fucking do that.
Yeah.
Right. So, what do you think? Do you think that I'm going to suffer? Men like us are going to suffer by being belittled or told what to do or how to think because we've made it this fucking far in life without your help. Do you understand?
That was a problem in my last relationship.
Of course.
It's 100%.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, look, you want to assume that gender role, people will sit there and point to, it's toxic masculinity. And that is the lie of fucking third wave feminism. That's the lie.
Why does everything have to be labeled too? I think that the American dream, like, let's talk about American dream. There's part of the if you want an American dream, you need to be with someone. The partner aspect is also there. What I mean by that, it's the driven, motivated man with values and the caring, emotional woman together can create that. I think that plays a huge part into that. So I've always, before I met Eric, I knew what I was in search of. I knew that I wanted to be with a man that carried those attributes because I knew how I wanted at least my life to be.
Right. And that
think it's
can
important.
make or break you, man. No, I like that. That was a good segment. But I want to talk about Johnny Football because,
let's go.
because the overall theme of this whole fucking episode so far has kind of been like mental health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good.
So let's talk. Eric, give me your take on the Johnny Football thing because what the fuck, dude?
My take on Johnny Football. So I didn't. The story that was actually broadcasted, I didn't know 80% of it.
No,
right.
same.
So
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So when I was watching Johnny Football, because I do watch college football, I'm not obsessed with it, but I traditionally follow the SEC because that's where all the
Right.
best players are. And so I do watch all the big SEC games, right? And so whenever Alabama plays, I'm like, fuck it, I'm watching Alabama. So I remember when he took on Alabama, I was watching it, and I remember going, how is this 5'11" white kid who's fast but not that fast,
Right.
really not weak but not strong? How is he just evading everybody and doing all this? And it was wild,
crazy.
And like I was like, this kid is out of his mind. So of course I got caught up in this. So I started watching all the games. And I heard all the stories throughout the years, and I remember thinking, whenever people would ask me about him, they go, oh, what do you, like if she would ask me a question about Johnny Football, I go, he was just this super rich kid who didn't fucking need any money. And then the thing that blew my mind was he wasn't rich at all.
It comes out that was fabricated. That was all bullshit.
So crazy.
Right.
Like, I was like, oh my God. I mean, how can you not love the story?
It's fucking amazing.
It's ups and downs and a lot of downs and poor decision making. But
Dude,
man,
his ups were awesome.
So I think his ups might have actually been a little too high because I think that's why.
sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that his ups might have been a little too high because I think that's why he hit the depressive state once he went, was it Cleveland?
Yeah.
So I think a lot of the people like the clout, but they don't actually love the sport.
Well, that's what it turned into for him.
Yeah,
but
he liked
I
the
don't.
fame.
But he flat out said, right? Like, I don't want to put the work in. Like, this is what we
Yeah,
talk
he
about.
went like this. Remember? Talking
Yeah.
about how many playbooks he
Zero.
fucking watched. He went,
And his agent, his agent goes, his agent's on the phone with the general manager. It's
Yeah.
like, come on, John, it can't be 0. And he goes, Steve, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He has 0.0 hours watched on his fucking iPad.
So
Like 0.
crazy.
So it's the same thing with Vince Young, right? Like this. Okay,
he was another quarterback.
Right. But same shit, right? Vince Young won national championship at Texas, was a fucking beast. Actually did okay in the NFL for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then just fell off a cliff. Because it's the same thing with somebody like Baker Mayfield. By contrast, somebody like Tom Brady or Josh Allen, those are men that understand, I want to be great. I have to put in the work. I have to be the fucking leader. Whereas somebody like Manziel was just a fucking bipolar kid that like knew how to not get crushed on the football field. And it really, Mike Evans made his college career, bro. I remember when he came out in a draft, I'm like, whoever takes this fucking guy, what are you?
You got
nuts?
me.
No,
Okay.
dude, go back and watch Johnny Manziel's college football highlight tape. Every single Hail Mary he throws up, you know who catches it? Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. Yeah. Okay.
And who's still in the NFL?
Yeah, he's still a monster.
Whoa.
He's a stud receiver.
And dude, I figured that out the year he was drafted. I'm like, this kid's going to bust. He's fucking terrible.
You want to know something? So this is another tangent, but it kind of ties into everything. You know what's really wild about the NFL? Think about the guys you just named. Tom Brady. And listen, this can go a lot of different ways, this conversation. You mentioned Tom Brady and Josh Allen. They're tall, Caucasian, handsome men. Okay. Maybe there's something about, being a 6'5", white, handsome male in a community that just builds your confidence to a different level. I mean, Johnny Manziel's kind of ugly.
He's ugly as fuck.
He's ugly as sin.
He looks like an older
Baker
dude.
Mayfield, he's not ugly.
No,
but
he's
he's not
handsome.
big.
He's handsome,
Yeah,
right?
he's nice looking, but he's not big. He's not 6'5".
Oh, well, Baker Mayfield's a
Fascinating.
bomb. Like, dude, he's not
But
going to
that's
put in the
why-
work.
Well, okay, but look
Yeah,
at how
Baker
many of these
Mayfield's
guys are
not cute.
handsome.
Yeah, right.
Aaron Rodgers isn't terrible looking. I would argue he's on the nicer looking side. Look at all these guys; they're all kind of good looking.
Are you trying to draw a correlation?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you remember Jabron Hamden?
Who?
Jabron Hamden.
And I no
Buffalo Bills third string guy, the most beautiful human male.
Was he?
Oh
Okay,
my
he
God.
played- okay.
The third string bum, bro.
Name the quarterbacks, bro. Go ahead. Russell Wilson, handsome.
I met BJ Coleman.
some.
I met BJ Coleman in Nashville. You know who BJ Coleman is?
Trevor Lawrence, model.
What? He looks
What?
like he
I
looks
don't
like
think
a
Trevor Lawrence
girl.
is
Like
If
a
he
dude.
actually cut his hair, he'd look like a model.
no, he wouldn't.
Cut his
He
hair.
looks like a
Name some
fucking
quarterbacks. Come on, who are they?
Who else you wanna talk about?
Joe Burrow.
He
Come
looks.
on.
He looks
He's
like
tall.
a 12. He looks
I
like a
think Joe
12-year-old
Burrow's
kid.
cute. He's baby face, but he's cute.
He looks like he's 12.
Keep going. Joe Burrow.
Yeah, why are we not asking me?
Yeah, keep
Okay.
going.
Okay. Dak is handsome.
Yes, he is.
Dak
Yeah,
Prescott?
but he's not white.
Dak Prescott?
Yeah, Dak Prescott's handsome, but he's not a white guy.
Well, okay, no, but what I'm saying
You're
is
trying to draw a correlation between being handsome and being good at playing quarterback.
kind of, yeah.
No, come on.
No. What I'm saying is
I think maybe that's what gets him there.
That's what I think he's saying.
I think that's what gets him there. But
bro,
I think
I'm onto something.
I think
no,
Aaron-
no, it doesn't make any fucking sense.
on to
Because
something.
Johnny Manziel was breaking college football records the second he got
But
in the
he's
NFL. He was a
ugly
bum.
as sin, and he never did well in the NFL.
A lot of handsome guys don't do well in the NFL, bro. It stands
my
for not
God.
for long.
Who else? Keep going. Come on.
Who else
more
fucking
quarterbacks.
talk about Tua?
Name these. Tua's yet to be seen. I wouldn't say he's not horrible looking, but
Little Samoan, little short, little squirt.
dude, Troy Aikman. Like, just think about all these quarterbacks. They're all John Elway.
Zach Wilson's
Zach
handsome,
Wilson's a
but
handsome
he's
fucker.
fucking terrible. What do you
The
mean?
Jets quarterback?
Yeah.
See, it was funny because we were watching what is that show right now?
No, I don't buy this.
What is the show right now?
Oh, the Hard Knocks.
Yeah, we're watching Hard
Oh, on the
Knocks.
Jets,
and
yeah.
and so the Zach dude and Aaron Rodgers are both
Yeah.
on the film at the same time. And I told Eric, I was like, Aaron Rodgers is so much more attractive than that kid.
Oh my God, Zach Wilson's mom is better looking than he is.
Well, no, he was like, you're just disgusting because I don't think kids are guys my age are
He's
cute.
younger than you. The
Might
kid's
be
the
my
kid's like
age.
23 years old.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, I might be able to debunk my argument.
Yeah,
right
dude,
now.
no way.
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, Jesus. He looks like a rat.
That's a little. He's like almost handsome.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he plays
He's
a good
not.
part.
My mom loves him. It's weird.
Yeah, see, a lot of people love him. A lot of people love
Justin
who he
Herbert,
is.
handsome.
Oh, so handsome. No, he's
Some
a
people
fucking
think Patrick
acne
Mahomes
riddled.
is cute, though. Some
No,
people do think
no,
that.
Eric, I'm sorry.
Jalen Hurts, handsome.
Yeah, he's handsome as fuck.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins, presentable. Matthew Stafford. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Derek
Stafford,
Carr.
yeah. Derek
Come
Carr,
on.
all
I'm
star.
on to something here,
Oh, are you
bro.
talking about the
Daniel
good
Jones.
teams? Are you talking about the good
Oh my
teams?
God, it's all a fucking scam.
You just named like the bottom 15 quarterbacks.
They're all the starters in the NFL.
Yeah, I get it.
They're
Doesn't mean
all
good.
handsome. Mac Jones,
Motherfucker Ryan Fitzpatrick
Kenny
was a
Pickett.
starter for 7 teams.
Brock Purdy's cute.
Brock Purdy.
Jimmy
Brock
Garoppolo.
Purdy. Jimmy G's cute.
He's the most handsome one.
Jimmy G's cute.
Fuck. All right,
We could
stop,
do it.
stop. Let's kill this.
Jimmy G's cute.
Stop it. Let's kill this episode with talking about this debate, dude, because we could go 20 minutes, but we're at 55 minutes.
All right, so let's go.
240. As of the
Oh my God, how have we not talked about
I don't
that?
know, but as of recording this fucking podcast, that Trump interview with Tucker Carlson, 240 million impressions, dude.
That's crazy.
As of the end of the first 3 hours, 72 million fucking viewers. Do you know what the debates got?
Isn't it like only 10 million or something?
10 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
So is he just playing 4D chess, saying, I already know? Like, I already know? Like, why the fuck would he go on TV to just get ridiculed by these 9 bums when he knows damn well he's like, dude, between Tucker...
That he's winning?
Well, he knows that he's winning. Everybody knows he's fucking winning.
Landslide.
But the
If
point
it's
is, politics is about what? It's about exposure.
Correct.
Right? Let's be honest.
He has all the exposure.
CNN, MSNBC, all the news channels gave him so much coverage in 2015 and 16 before that election that it got him fucking elected because his message got out there.
Yeah.
Wrong side, right side. He's not fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No.
He's not obscure.
Bro, do you know how much money I could make with 240 million fucking impressions? Do you have any idea? That's like $1 billion worth of coverage, bro. It's crazy. But
So-
I will say, did you watch the debate?
Absolutely not.
Oh my God, dude, I got to.
Absolutely.
Well,
Actually, no. I stayed up to watch Trump. I watched.
So did I. I didn't watch the debate either, but you start searching for clips, right? This Vivek Ramaswamy.
Oh, yeah, he's the man.
Dude, sick.
He's incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Look, if they're going to put Trump in jail for bullshit reasons and
Yep.
we truly become a third world country, which we already are, I'll vote for the Ramaswamy all day long.
How much do I say I love him all the time?
Yeah, he's very well spoken.
So I just want to let's talk about this. This is so I did this little video this morning, right?
Yeah.
And I basically just said I'm not taking a stance.
Oh, yeah.
I just said in my TikTok video, I said, "Hey, do you hate or love Donald Trump?" And all I said in the TikTok video, feel free to watch Weingart Enterprise, by the way. I'm almost at 30,000 now, by the way. I'm almost
Nice.
right. So I say in there, I just say, "Hey, I don't care if you like Donald Trump or not." I said, "But man, he's playing 4D chess, right? Because he's got all these viewers and the RNC doesn't." This is the kind of nonsense we get. The woman says, I'm dying. She basically says, "Oh, good luck with Donald Trump," and all this crap. And I'm like, "Man, you missed the whole point of my thing." I said, I didn't take a stance either way.
Yeah.
I think they might be playing us all for fools, by the way, right? And she said, "Yeah, I'm not going to be a part of your cult." and I said, "Ma'am," I said, "So congratulations to your cult." You know what I mean?
Right. And you know what's brilliant about all that is that it's a fake fucking profile with no picture and just a gray avatar.
Oh, here's
Like they're not fucking real, bro. They can't be real people.
Here, I'm going to talk to her right now. She goes, "Hey, Elena." She goes, "You keep enjoying the Kool-Aid with Tucker and your daddy Trump, the coward who avoided war and hid in the White House bunker playing chess."
Right now, listen, I was thinking about that. Fire back with, so does the same apply to Richard Blumenthal?
Yeah, well, she's not intelligent.
No.
So I
Can't
said,
even debate these
But,
people.
but that's the thing. Like, what a 2015 argument. Like, you have nothing to fucking say anymore.
so Elena, I feel sorry for you. Did you hear me take a hard stand either way? My belief is that both parties are completely playing one big joke on us. Don't feel sorry for me. I'm not part of your cult. I said
always defensive.
exactly. You're part of the other cult.
Every single
They're
fucking
always
time.
so defensive.
It
It's
really is
ridiculous.
And this video is going crazy. I love it.
Oh, I
Let's
love
go.
it. It really is a fucking mental disease. There's a problem.
Well, didn't they give us all the mental diseases?
There's got to be a fucking problem here, right? Like, you can't let emotions control you. Like, just look at results. Stop looking at words. Like, here's what I'll tell you. All the clips that I watched of that fucking debate, they all give me the willies. They're all fucking full of shit, except the Ramaswamy.
Vivek. Yeah.
He's the only one that seemed like, and he's a fucking real guy. I don't care. All these people have bought and paid for, which he's not wrong. Look at Nikki Haley, who's sitting up there. I was listening to a fucking interview with Nikki Haley, and she's basically like, well, we spent just 3% of our defense budget on Ukraine. Okay, lady.
How are we still talking about Ukraine?
The fucking southern border it's just a sieve. It's an open sieve. Like, you don't have borders. You do not have a nation.
Wait, this isn't the Republican debate?
Yeah.
That sounds
This
very
is
democratic.
I know. This is Nikki Haley. Well, her point was we're basically fighting a proxy war for 3% of our national budget. Okay? If we actually get into a war with Russia, it's going to cost a fuckload more than whatever we're giving the Ukraine.
Yep.
Okay? Which is fine.
The Ukraine.
But here's the thing. Why can't the Democrat? This is why they're so dumb. If you want to bring over some moderate Republican conservatives,
Yep.
okay, why don't you just finish the fucking border wall? Why don't you just do that? Why don't you do that? You'd probably win over so many people that are on the fence about Trump that damn sure know they don't want to vote for this fucking Biden guy again. Like, what? Come on, dude.
Because you know why, Steve? Because you know why?
Why?
The emperor has us all in the Coliseum.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The emperor's watching us fight in the Coliseum.
Bread and circus.
That's
baby.
why.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Well, they have to.
That's what it is. They got to keep us fighting. The
fucking
the
wild.
real powerful people in this world are the emperor, the Roman emperor, and Democrats are the fucking tigers, and fucking Republicans are the fucking humans with swords and shields, and they just got us fucking fighting each other.
Fucking wild, dude.
It's a
I don't know.
joke.
Do you think Biden finishes the term? You think he makes it to November?
Dude, I think it's to
Next
this
November?
point.
Yeah, the election.
Bro, I
24.
think it's to this point. I think it's almost like they're laughing at us. I think Joe Biden might even call Donald Trump and be like, hey, what kind of crazy shit you want to play on these guys today? Oh man, I got an idea. Let's send you down to jail. You take a mugshot and put it on the internet. Oh no, you think they'll believe that crazy shit? And then I think Biden's like, hey, you think they'll believe I'm like stumbling and can't talk and shit? Yeah, I'll just keep drooling on fucking national television.
I'll just
And they're like,
fall asleep with the Hawaii victims.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what the
Let's
fuck?
see how much. So I'm too cynical, but it's nonsense. Yeah,
No, they are definitely two wings of the same bird, which is why they can't have a Ramaswamy or Trump. Well, then again, I don't know. But it's why they can't have Trump. That's for sure, because he is just not able to be bought and sold. Contrary to what all these non-playable character liberal fucks think. Oh, he's in bed with Russia. Literally every single one of their arguments has been debunked. Every single one of them.
Oh, yeah. No
Like,
doubt.
how are you this unaware of what's going on? It drives me crazy. All right, well, I think we covered everything except for the pumpkin spice. You want to talk about pumpkin spice for 2 minutes?
Yeah, Starbucks has started selling their pumpkin spice coffees.
Oh my God, rejoice.
I got one, but it's kind of crazy because it's August.
Don't
so
tell Tanya.
She likes pumpkin
Oh
spice.
my God, she already bought a whole box of pumpkin spice donut holes, and I won't eat them.
Oh, that sounds
How
so
much
good.
sugar I got in here, babe?
No, I did the sugar-free vanilla.
Okay, thank you.
It's not. I think that's in total 100 calories. I went the skinny version.
Nice.
But yeah, we can talk about that another time. I just think it's crazy how
Yeah.
it's already October in
What's up?
flavors.
No, we're not even in September.
I know.
It's like they're skipping right over.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Burgers with Eric podcast. You can find new episodes on YouTube on Monday and Spotify on Saturday.